Let's see. That should do it. First, hey man, welcome. All right, so I figured it out. You can see we're pretty much just doing it live. This is maybe my second time streaming, and before streaming, I was just streaming to like friends playing some online games. So yeah, we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna do it live. Chat seems to be working. I don't know if you need a YouTube account to talk or not. Let's see, a concussion. What? What are you doing getting concussions? What happened? Hey Logan, what's up? Thanks for joining. Let's see here. Let's turn on my dumb face too. There we go. Should be in the corner now. Yeah, you need an account. All right. Well, anyone who's giving this a watch, make an account so you can talk in the chat. It won't be perfect, but it'll be good enough to paint a mini and give out a bunch of prizes. What I think I'm going to do is like the first 20-30 minutes is going to be just for Discord folk, and then I'll make a Kickstarter update. Not that I expect like a ton of folk from Kickstarter to pop in, but I will embed the stream onto the campaign page. But just to give you guys a chance to pick up some prizes first. I mean, I'll probably stream for just like 40 minutes to an hour at most. I really don't know what to expect, and I don't know what I'm doing, so we'll see. I think your face camera might came on. Oh, thanks. Let's see here. I got two mics going on, double audio. All right, let's see here. How about now? That should do it. I have it set to a low delay. So if I do anything weird or embarrassing, I can't really hide it. And I think that's what was happening, why I couldn't figure out how to make it unprivate. You take all the precautions so that you don't go live and do something weird. And then you don't know where the settings are to undo that. So, all right. Cool. And we have a little music going just so it's not like dead in the background. You can hear the music at least. So it's not just me breathing or the keyboard going off and typing. Appreciate you guys helping me get set up. Yeah, before I went live, I was picking my nose and dancing and stuff, so. Do you have any ambient music in the background? It should just be like Nox's theme song. Oh man, they make those? A dumb button. I think that my dumb button's gonna be me ducking behind my table and then I'm crawling underneath and just unplugging the wire. My cardboard cutout of releases. I don't know what that means, but it's probably embarrassing. Are the cardboard cutouts in the room now? Let's see. I gotta figure out a way to pop out chat. That should be a button that I can do, pop out chat. Awesome. Pop out chat, look at me. Oh my goodness, I feel like a streamer. I have a bunch of windows going on. Like I know what I'm doing. Like life-size Nox cardboard cutout. I'll take 2. Zombie looking sweet. Got a couple in the printer. Oh, cool. You making an army? It's cool you're printing them now. I'm gonna announce at some point, probably at least once we get some traffic from the campaign, or at least announce it there so it's fair. But I'll do an update later. We're gonna do a painting contest with this guy, and we're going to give out some airbrushes. It really depends. If like I don't expect a ton of people in the live stream, so if I find it, if I stream 2-3 times and I find it kind of hard to give away $1,000 worth of prizes, we have a bunch of prizes at like $50, $100. If it gets a little too hard to give away that much to maybe like the same 5 or 10 people that tune in, I'm just going to increase the prize pool of the painting contest, and maybe just do a random draw or 2. So maybe I give out 1 airbrush, maybe 2. Maybe we get some ideas from you guys. Let's do one more thing. Let's put the chat on the screen. I feel like that's something that people do, right? Put the chat on the screen so people can see it. Let's go. That's live. Is it this one? It's this one. So I'll do this. Here we go. Something like that. That looks professional, right? In the corner, make it a little bigger, because everyone knows what the Secret Forge logo looks like anyways. There we go. I'm gonna hide what I'm typing. If I decide to type, just do this, maximize. Y'all, look at that. You can just kick your power cord. I've seen people for like offices and stuff, right? I've seen you know, a little a foot pedal that's like a keyboard shortcut, so you can make it look like you're, oh shit, I'm working. You just kick it really quick. Hey, Treebird, welcome in. Glad you made it. I started late, so it's fine that you were running when you were running. I'm gonna try some painting. Oh gosh, Treebeard is here and he paints. Oh, you know what? Sharo paints too. Most of you guys paint. Oh gosh. So yeah. Here's my rot jaw. See here, and I don't paint much. This is the first miniature I've ever finished painting. I say finished, but I got the stuff for the clear coat that I need to do. So I got this fella, and then this is my second, and I'm liking the zombie stuff because you could just like if you mess up an area, you just add more paint, you just add some mud, you just add some blood, and I like that. So the zombie's going okay. I think he's got some. He has a little buildup in some areas from my wash. I wonder how close we can get in here. Let's see. We definitely have some build up, but got some greens, got some purples. He's coming along. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with him. Maybe you guys can help me like figure out what he needs. I think I mainly need values back in, and then I need to do the base. Oh, thanks, Treebeard. Appreciate it. Thanks, Matt. It is forgiving. I think I'll stay away from like female miniatures and like things that require skin tones that don't need to just be complete trash. And let's do a quick shout out really quick to the sponsors that are throwing in some cool stuff we're going to be giving away too. We have Atlas. They're giving away 3 kilos of their tabletop resin, which is a really tough resin. That's what I actually have a bundle of stuff printed in their resin, so the next thing that I paint is going to be in their resin. I'm using a very brittle one here for the zombie, but I was actually surprised at their tabletop resin. I usually go with the kind of brittle stuff because the edge detail looks really, really sharp. But theirs is durable, and still the prints look really good and clear. So they're giving away 3 kilos worth. It's a big old jug. We have Moji Bake, who's going to give away one of their campaigns. I think it's going to be their hero tombs. They're going to give a winner. So if you're if you paint, you can store your paintbrushes in it, your paints in it. It's a dice rolling tray. It's really cool. They also have like play mats and some other things. He's a pretty cool guy. So if one of their prop campaigns isn't what you're looking for, we can probably talk to them and work something out. Next is Hardwitch Games. They're doing a $50 shopping spree to their My Mini Factory, so you can check out Hardwitch Games. They are formerly Mithril Games, so their My Mini Factory, you can see a bunch of models you can take a look at. Oh, you've used their resin, Treebird? Let's see. It's going to be hard catching up. This is what people do for a living. They do this. They talk and they read this. They read chat. Contrast is king. Yeah. I pretty much need my dark tones and my high tones. I have a couple highlights you'll see that existed. For some reason, like, so I did this. I added my values, black and white, which I don't think I'll do again. I think I'll add color for my mid-tone. And then as soon as I add paint, it all just disappears. So then throughout painting, it just looks weird. So I start like dry brushing in tones that I'm going to end up painting over again. So I don't really know what I'm doing, but I didn't want it to look completely weird. So I brushed some tones back in there. But I think I need shadows as well. A little bit of natural shadow you're seeing, but there's really nothing too dark in here on him. Asylum Miniatures is also going to be giving away a disc box. So if you haven't seen their Kickstarter campaign, it was at the beginning of the year. It's a big display box that you can change the backgrounds of. You 3D print them, change different backgrounds, and then you paint them. That's really cool. So I'm going to give away 1 or 2 of those. I might match one and just buy it for someone. It's about a $90 value to get the full campaign, so it's really nice. So let's start out, shall we? What do we got? We have a couple people in here. I'm figuring out YouTube. So let me just see how many people we have, and then we will just, what I want to do is try to give something away every 10 minutes. I have no idea how to see. As soon as I popped out my stream tray. Okay, here we go. So we have 9 people on. So the way we're going to do this is to collect a prize, you're going to have to join the Discord and then DM me. And I will give you a link to a form that you fill out, which you just fill out with your information and your address, the prize you won, and so on. It's just going to be a simple Google form. So let me open up that Google form so I have that and it's easy to give out. And amongst the information in there, one of the areas will say backer number. Now you don't have to be a Nox backer. It's great if you are. But if you're not, and you've backed any of our campaigns, just write the name of the campaign and write the backer number. Because pretty much we're giving out these prizes to anyone who has ever backed us. Anyone who has ever supported a campaign of ours is who we're going to give some things out to. Generation Ace, you've backed all of my stuff. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. It's funny because of our debacle on day 1 where we didn't have any pledge levels. I've had more than one person, Secret Forge member, who has backed every single one of our campaigns, say that in Discovery and in Recommended, Nox's campaign doesn't come up. So I think we essentially told Kickstarter that, when you do that initial launch, it floods people in with notifications. And I think not having pledge levels for like the first 5-10 minutes told Kickstarter that we're not converting. So they're not really pushing us out there, but it is what it is. What's your username on Discord? Let's do this. Dan, right? You were the first person in here. Let's scroll up. Dan, you're the first person in here. So we're gonna play a game. All right, let me add let me put first we're gonna do this because we have enough people where we can play the cursed word game. Didn't know how many people would be on, but we have enough. You'll see I just brought cursed word up here. So Dan, the first thing I'm gonna let you do is choose a cursed word. So you choose any word, social security number, photo ID, please. You choose a word, and I cannot say that word during the entire live stream. All right. If I say that word, Dan's gonna win a prize. He's gonna win a rare prize because I'm gonna try my best to not say it. So you don't just get to win, but you're gonna win a rare prize if I say the word. It can be any word. Just don't make it like and or the or anything too insane. Make it like, as long as it's a word, not like a connecting word. We know English here. I'm gonna end up having to like spell out a word. And we will give Dan a rare prize. And I'll just pull it from the list. I'll open it up. I'm gonna preemptively have Nox open so I can do an update in about 20 minutes. Let me see, maybe Dan stepped away. Hey, what's up? That's Deranged Otter, right? Okay, the word is, I'm going to put it on the screen because I officially can't say it. Let's see here. And it's your job, guys. If you want to help your fellow community member get a prize, you got to get me to say it. All right, I'm going to put it in caps. There we go. Sup, Otter. And now, for the sake of it, Dan, I'm also going to have you roll a dice. We're going to give you a giveaway. I'm just going to shotgun give away some prizes to you guys because most of you have been here for a while. I'm going to put the dice roller up. Let's see here. I should have a... See this little thing on the screen now? I'm gonna roll a die for you, and these are the die prizes. Let's open it here and move this over. And we're gonna also just roll a die and win a prize. And we're gonna do this for just about everybody in here. So everybody's gonna take home something. Roll a d20, and as you can see, the prizes are 1 to 5 is just going to be a paint of your choice, and not a bucket of paint. Just a something simple like this, probably around like, I don't know, 15 bucks or less, something like that. So I know some of them can get up there. Let's roll a die. Let's see what you got. You got a 10. 10 is a $25 My Mini Factory gift card. So DM me on Discord and just say $25 gift card. Name me your prize. And we're going to go down this list really quick and just give everyone a die roll. Next was Logan. Logan, you're here, yeah? Double check. Oh, is it? Do you see how messed up this is? All right, so I paid $1 and I got a big grab bag at my local flea market, and I got all these things, and that was a brand new bottle, and I spilled it, and that's the only Citadel I've spilled so far. Let's roll this die and give Logan something. Let's go here and roll. You got a 7, my friend. That is another $25 My Mini Factory gift card. Let's do this because I didn't plan on giving out a bunch of these. So I'm going to update something. Hopefully this isn't a... How do I edit this? Hopefully this isn't a feels bad. The Arctic Opus brush set should be a nat 20. That shouldn't be a range one. That was supposed to be like really special. So now I have to give something between 16, 17, 18, 19. Should still get something awesome. Let's do a because the Pro Acrylic set. We're gonna upgrade this here, and then we're gonna do a I don't know, some FX paint. We'll do, I'm looking at my stuff here. We're gonna do a pack of Dirty Down. It's an FX pack, Dirty Down. FX pack. If you haven't, I didn't even know what Dirty Down was, but then I saw some of their products, and they're just really cool for the Nox campaign because it's all like blood and snot and grime. It's nasty. So you get a whole set of those. Oh, I didn't click save. Did I? Yeah, I did. Okay. So Logan, make sure you message me. Let's go down one more to the next person. Sharo. Is that how you say it? Sharo. It is made to spell. You know, I like these, and I'm not really a painter, so I don't know if I'm supposed to like these or if I hate them. But that little spike thing in the center, is that what I think it's for? Because I've been using that sometimes to just open a paint and like rub my brush on there. I don't know if that's for something else, but I thought that was kind of nice. Now what we do is we really crank down on those mooks, make sure those are shut tight. Sharp Rough. Not as sharp. Sharo. Is it? Do I roll something? Roll the R. Let's roll some dice. I might not know how to pronounce your username properly. We're gonna roll a die for you. Let's see what we got here. We got a 6. It's another $25 My Mini Factory gift card. So make sure you DM me because I will lose track of you guys. DM me on Discord, and you're gonna get a $25 My Mini Factory gift card. Next up is Dennis. Is Dennis here? Did he step away? Dennis the Menace, I haven't seen him talk in a while. While we wait to hear if Dennis is here, I'm going to move on to Treebeard. Let's roll a die for you, sir. Let's get you something. Fun fact, Treebeard, he helped me with my very first print. Yep, Treebeard helped me get my very first print. He helped me dial in, Amerilab's Town for the very first time. All right, Dennis is here. Dennis will do right after Treebeard. I'm gonna do Treebeard's roll, and then I'll do you next. Here we go. A 19. That's a Pro Acrylic set, my friend, by Monument Hobbies. And for that, since the other one is 50 beneath it, Let's see here. We're gonna say the $54 Monument Hobbies set. So message me. Let me know that you rolled a 19. Monument Hobbies. Doesn't have a name next to it here. I'm looking expansion set 4. You can write that down. I'm gonna hook you up. Expansion set 4. And now we're gonna move on to Dennis. Yeah, no problem, man. Hey, thanks for having you. I literally probably most likely couldn't have even launched a single Kickstarter campaign if it wasn't for you getting me set up on my first printer, honestly. You might have even helped me choose the printer. I know you turned me on to a Legu, and I think my first printer was like Mars 2 or something. So it's likely that the first printer I've ever had was even because of you, my friend. All right, next roll is for Dennis. You've been around for a long time as well, since Moxie Campaign 1. Another 19. Another 19. You can't make this up. Can you guys see this? Is this dice too small? If this is too tiny, it's probably more fun for me than you, because the font on this is like impossible to read, but it was a 19. We're going on trust system. It's too small. Thanks, Night Owl. Yeah, it's too small. All right, well, Scout's honor, I promise. This is so Dennis, message me or I'll forget. You're gonna also get expansion set 4. It's a nice big bundle of pro acrylics. I should probably pay for my Amazon Prime and get free shipping on all this stuff. And I'll send you guys after the stream tonight or tomorrow morning. I'll check over all my DMs and give you guys links, and you can fill out everything. I'll need your address, your social security number, your pet's name, your favorite color, mother's maiden name. I'm just gonna do a test roll. Tell me if you can read this. I'm just gonna do a test roll. This is for me. Let's see what I would win. Can you read that now, at least? Is that readable? Yep, a 10. All right, I'm gonna keep going down. There's a couple people I have not invited yet, but I'm going to, because I don't want to be up like all night. I'm going to I'm gonna do an update on the campaign, let people know we're live. Since I'm gonna be giving away prizes to you guys, we're live. Since I'm gonna be keep the hype going and give some prizes away to you while they're on there. We'll have to get some traffic, and now I need to do a screenshot, make a thumbnail. But I'm going down, and everyone that has joined in, I'm gonna give you all a die roll. You're probably looking at Streamception right now. My apologies if there's a Streamception happening. Oh, and I just read my music. Can you guys hear the music, or is that just me that I'm vibing the music? I for the love of God, I do not want it to just be my voice while we stream. That would be awful. But I have it set to like 1 because I also don't want it to be super annoying. Audio's fine. Just turn off. But you can hear like a little bit of her like background song. All right. Let's make this update. I'll try to be quick about it so I don't got you guys here. And then I'll do a little painting too. And maybe I'll set a timer, or someone can be a timer for me, and every 10 minutes we'll have someone do the Wheel of Fate, which every time a prize is won, we're gonna remove options from around the center until someone grabs a nice big rare prize. So that'll be cool. You can tell I'm prepared by the way I'm doing everything. All right. Ooh, I'm done typing. Surprise giveaway is live. All right, we're gonna publish this. I appreciate your patience, everybody. And join here on YouTube. Boom, boom, boom. So I'm going to publish that. And then on the campaign, we're just going to embed it so people can join. And hopefully not accidentally delete the entire campaign. Because apparently, weird things can happen to your Kickstarter campaign. You know, I thought I was going to be able to embed it right onto the campaign page. But it looks like it doesn't do it exactly how I wanted to do it. Giving out live now, giving out prizes. And I'll just throw up an image, and that is good enough. Save. All right. Oh yeah, I didn't fully hear the concussion story. I missed the concussion story. Let's scroll to the top and see. I know we didn't roll for everyone yet. I think the next person after Treebeard is Deranged Otter. And then after that is Generation Ace, which I don't know what your name in Discord is. Everyone else, I know Roger Wynn is Deranged Otter, and seen some of these names. Check here. And then Night Owl was also in here earlier. So we have three more. Oh, okay. Hey, what's up? Okay. Give you thanks. Otter says you can have his prize. All right, we're going to roll for Treebeard. Otter is going to donate. What a guy. He's going to donate his prize to Treebeard. And that's canon. That's canon. So we're going to honor and trust what Treebeard has said. We're going to roll a die. This is for Treebeard, not Otter. Otter can't get any prizes. We're going to roll. It's a 20! It's a 20! Deranged Otter, does Otter paint? Because Otter just won the Arctic Opus brush set. Does Otter paint? Otter, do you paint, right? You have to paint. If you don't paint, this is a crime. We can always talk it out and we can get you something else. But you must paint. You print. Do you only print? Oh, I know. You know what, Treebeard? Because we had talked about the brush set too, right? And the frayed brush. Well, I should text. Because he paints with the Artis Opus set, and he said he loves it. Let me get the frayed brush on here. Oh man, you know, Otter, you're gonna have to talk this one out with Treebeard. Just gave out a brush set. I'm letting frayed brush now. Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, that's all right. As long as you don't see my background. I have a picture of myself in the nude as my background. Otter. So Otter, you can hit me up. Let me know that you hit the Arctic Opus brush set, valued at, it's a little over $100, my friend. So maybe you start taking up painting. Maybe you start learning to paint. You know what? Maybe giving out $1,000 worth of prizes is going to be easier than you think. You just got to hit some nat 20s. All right. And now I know we have Ace, and then we have Wolf, right? Generation. Just checking who hopped in and was chatting early on. There was someone named Wolf in here, right? I can't find their message. If you're here still, say something. We'll roll for you next. Let's do night. It was Night Owl. Oh, I'm thinking Wolf. All right, no sweat. And then I'll put some paint on this, and you have to stick around at least for a little bit. Guys, stick around for a little longer while I put paint on this. We will do we'll at least do the wheel, which oh gosh, did I destroy the wheel? No, I got the wheel. Wheel's here. We'll do the Wheel of Fate. So yeah, DM me, Otter. Be like, yo, I hit a nat 20. You owe me a brush set. On Discord. And last one is, let's do Ace. Ace, we're gonna roll a die for you, my friend. I believe you're here. And move the Wheel of Fate. 11 to 15. By all means, if you hit a nat 20 and you'd prefer to have paints, you can of course do that. You can get anything below. I don't see why not. Let's roll some. Let's roll. We got a 7. $25 My Mini Factory gift card. Almost some Dirty Down. So close to a little bit of Dirty Down. But if you 3D print, you're going to get some models on the house. Of course, make sure to message me on Discord and let me know, and I'll hook you up with the forum link. And last but not least, Night Owl, you there? You there, my man? And then I need to decide, like, what do I do with this? Night Owl's here. Just values? Do you think this is good enough? It's just like kind of gray, purple, and green. It's too small. This is too small for me to like touch up some areas. Like I think the eyes I just leave white. Let's go here. A 15. Night Owl. you get the dirty set of Dirty Down that Ace wanted. on Discord. Dan says yellow. Yeah, I'm not gonna, definitely don't want to overdo the eyes. Darker contrast. Yeah, I think it's just values now. I think it's just like light and dark. Maybe there are some like tiny little, like there's wounds and stuff he has, right? So I could and probably should do some blood. Let me get my other light in here and see if that helps. I don't know if this is gonna help or hurt, or if I knock over my camera. I didn't say the H word, did I? Nobody heard me say the H word? That's a cursed word. I don't think I said values, right? I said blood. I didn't say the H word. Yeah, I don't think I did. No, not yet. Okay. Be on the lookout. Don't let me. I said light. Okay. I didn't connect it. All right, that was a little too close. This light is a little too close. That's probably what reminded me of it. Was saying light. L-I-G-H-T. It says it was me when you said Dan or damn. It's duh Matt from Discord. Yeah. Oh, sorry. My brain does that. I see DA and then Matt, like, and I called you Dan. Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry, Matt. Foolish. It's so silly. You know what? And it looks, in my human eyes, it looks better to my human eyes than on camera. It looks so busted on camera. I guess it's all right. I should be happy with it being the second mini I've ever painted. So what do you start with? Do you start with, do I just get some, I just dry brush some dark in here and I approach from the bottom? We get some dark colors in here first, or tones. I do some shadows, or do I start with the high tones? Wash darks on, wet ones. Do I just slather the whole thing up in Nuln Oil, or just spot do it from like the bottom up? I'm so worried. And then work back up to the forbidden word. And then dry brush those. Okay. And I do the... I'll probably do some edge at the end, like on knuckles. Should be kind of easy. And on like eyebrows, nose ridge, like on some areas that light will hit a little bit. But I think I will also do... All right. So let me grab up. I just use these. Mostly use these things. These, you know, from the wife's makeup bag, stuff like this. But I probably shouldn't use it for the wash, right? That would just make it filthy. I've considered just going live on Discord maybe once a week to anyone that is there that wants to help me learn how to paint. Anyone that wants to learn me or just like hang out and talk, and you can, please don't tell my wife. What kind of brush? And what kind of brush do we use for this? We use something just like busted and frayed, or do I have to be? I can just go crazy with the cheap with this little guy. With the metal part that's a little loose. Would you do that, Shaw? Do a little co-op paint. Definitely the busted cheap one, I'm thinking, right? That'd be perfect. Cool. And then I'm also using, this is what I use for like, I have a wet palette, but this little, I can hold it up here. I have also this little popper thing. I also saw people were being kind of neato burrito with this. And do I do, no, that's, it said before when you can read it, it said shade on it, right? So is this just like a thinned out paint already? I can just use this. Or do I water down black? This is literally maybe like the fifth, sixth time I've ever painted the dinosaur. Rotjai painted in maybe right from the pot. I maybe painted him in 3 sessions, and then I just started the zombie. And then do I dab? What I was doing, like, I was dabbing a little bit off of a wash because it feels like it's just too loaded, right? You just slather everywhere. I don't take a little bit off before I do it. Maybe I've been doing. I'll just go my little popper and get rid of a little extra, and then let's see here. Let's see. Some glasses to do this, and now it just abuse it the whole thing, top down with the shade. I'm gonna selectively do it from the bottom up because I'm nervous. Like, I don't know if everyone, as like a new painter, when you first started, if you're like afraid to touch it with paint. All right, I feel like I can go heavier than that. I am being scared. Yeah, I'm like afraid. It's like the back. I'm just gonna do the whole back. See if I can try to keep my camera in focus. Now I'll do this. We'll remove the auto focusing feature for a second, so that it doesn't look like I'm just do that, and then here we go. That should do it. Yeah. I'm just worried I'm gonna ruin it. It feels hard to ruin a zombie, but, and I guess his ribcage has like little lines and stuff. I'm just gonna attack it, guys. I think you're right. I think I need to stop being a coward and just hit it right all over. And do I let it dry? Or if it builds up anywhere, do I like wick that? I guess that's maybe what I've done a lot of washes in the 2 minis that I've done, because I feel like it's a nice, easy, beginner friendly thing to do. But whenever it starts to well up, like in his pants around here, when it starts to well up, I've been kind of taking some out. I lick a paintbrush and then I touch it, and then that gets like some of the excess stuff. I'm doing his face, so I'll probably go back and do white over the eyeballs again, because this is crazy. It's gonna undo all of the white and the color in the tongue that I did, but I think I just go back and do that. So he's looking, did I paint it? Am I painting? Let's see, and I wanted to give out a prize like every 10 minutes. Let's see, it's 7:10. Let's see who's in here. We have 10 viewers, so there's at least one new person in here. If you haven't rolled a die, we have Armando. Are you in here? Armando was here earlier. We can give Armando a spin of the wheel if he's here and speaks up. And if not, we'll let me see here. We'll figure out a way to choose another person. So now it's wet. I feel like dry brushing some shadows in the bottom to get them to stick a little better, or do I just do like another wash from underneath? Like if I wanted this to be darker, do I just do another wash underneath as many times as I want? His rib cage looks like it has some more contrast in it though, because it filled a lot of stuff, which is nice. You can now directly paint it with your, yeah. You don't dry brush darks. Dry brushing is for hitting all of the H words. Wobbly John. Yo, Wobbly, what's up? Thanks for joining. I don't think Wobbly John has... Have you won a prize yet, my friend? Are you currently a Nox backer or a previous Secret Forge backer? We are giving out prizes if you've ever backed any campaign that we've ever made. And I'll give you a spin of the wheel if you're interested. Either if you're a Nox backer or if a past campaign you've backed. Yeah, Otter. Wobbly didn't roll. I want to spin this wheel though, because I have it. I did the wheel. Otter, you literally rolled a nat 20. I rolled for you, man. Alright, Wobbly John. We can spin a prize wheel for you as long as you can message me on Discord. If you don't have Discord, you'll just need to sign up. As long as you can message me directly on Discord and tell me the prize you won, I'm going to be handing out a Google form that you fill out to redeem the prize. If you're interested, we can spin that wheel. We have some cool stuff on there. You let me know if you're interested, and if you have Discord, we'll give it a spin for you. Nice, yeah. Otter, do you paint? You paint, right? Or do you not paint? Because you want some paints, but we can get you something 3D printing related of same, like cash value if the paints are no use to you. Or you can just put them on your mantle and hold them above Treebeard's head. Be like, nah, nah, boo boo. Just message me. All right. Let's see. Direct messages. Boom, boom. Wobbly. Alright, Wobbly. We're going to spin this wheel. You're the first person to spin the wheel. And the wheel's going to carry over. I'll try to remember it, and we'll carry it over to the next stream. Because I didn't plan on strolling for like... Streaming for like 2 hours. I don't think you guys are interested in talking to me for 2 hours. Let's spin this thing. I want to try to stream at least during the last 48 hours, but I will be announcing a painting contest, which is one of the ways is you're going to win an airbrush. If you want a chance to win an airbrush, at least stick around for me to cover those rules, the terms and conditions. So how do I roll here? How do we spin this? This website here, we're shuffle. I think I just click it. You ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Let's spin it. Oh, it has a little audio with it. That's cute. We have we got a common prize for Wobbly John. So message me and say that you won a common prize. And the nice part about the wheel is there'll be a handful of different prizes you can choose from. And we're going to remove the common. Let me minimize that. So that's cool. Congrats on your common. As long as it's not 1 a.m., we can stream the co-paint. Oh, cool. That's cool. What we'll do is I'll let you know the day that we do the next stream. I'll do a second stream. I'll set up a time and date. There's a good chance it's going to be like the same 10 people, you know, getting prizes because you guys tuned in. But that's really cool because, I mean, you guys have been around since the beginning, right? And that's killer. So if you pop on, if you're lurking, if you're being a voyeur right now, speak up if you haven't gotten a prize yet, and we'll spin something for you. We'll do something for you. I'm gonna do some red. I'm gonna do a little bit of the blood. I'm gonna stop being a chicken, and I'm gonna get some red on here, and I'm going to use I'm gonna use this. I don't know. What do you guys think? I have two. I have Citadel base corn red or Wazdaka red. It's a layer. All right, I'm also new to Citadel paint. So a base versus a layer. So is a layer like a glaze? Is what we have here. Let's see. I have yeah, this base and then this layer. Don't over bloody him. Yeah, I'm thinking he's going to be like rotted, right? So I'm probably going to muddy up the the red with. I'm honestly, because I'm like a weird, like I'm a hoarder, and I also like if I have a little bit of something I ate at a restaurant left over, I'll pack it up and take it home. And it's the same thing with paint. So the little bit of Nuln Oil that I have left, I'm just gonna add some red to it until it just looks gross, and then I'll do that. There's basically a glaze. Base is not translucent. Okay. So it's just the keywords that they use for that. So I think I'm just gonna use the base. I'm just gonna do a little base in one of these little pop sockets. What do you call this? Poppet socket. Here. Let's do this. You guys can watch me butcher this thing. I'm not even using the wet palette right now. Can move this out of the way. Blop it. I don't even want to touch that to it. I'm going to use this thing. And we're going to add... Oh gosh, I'm going to knock something over. Next live stream, I'll optimize this setup a little bit more. I was pressed for time because... So I'm just going to do a little red. And then I'm dipping into the Nuln. Oh, you know what? I'm actually liking that more. I'm going to darken this a little bit. Just get it nice and filthy. Something like that. It's too thin though. So we'll do this a little more. Something a little more dark. Need to bring in the darks. Oh man, that's why I need a. I have like this nice like zoomed close up, but I feel like I need a wide shot too. So when I inevitably knock over some paint, that should be a prize. When I knock over the Nuln, everybody gets an airbrush. Everybody gets an airbrush, and if you want me dry brush on top because I'm a bad crappy painter. If you're a bad crappy painter, then yes, I am you. I think I did all right. I guess I can't hate. Do I like either of those? Yeah, that's fine. And did Otter admit that he paints yet? He admitted he paints though, right? That's an admission. So he'll at least use the paint set. All right, what do we think of this? This is like it's so red and black it's almost purple. That's what we're gonna use for the wound because it's a zombie. This like red purple kind of color. I think that'll go. That'll be all right. You paint? Bad painter is what I read. I must have seen something you've painted and I'm just being ignorant right now, right? Okay, now let's see if we can find the wound. I should look at one of the renders. I know he has a I know he has an area over here that is like a wound. This like line on his leg. I don't even want to add more than that because realizing maybe a wash would have been better. I just need to find a couple of the slices and areas where I can make sense. I suppose it's a mini, so I can put wounds wherever I want, right? I can paint it however. I don't have to paint by number. I'm gonna do a little line right here. Yeah, this is the model we're gonna use for the painting contest too. So I hope you like paint and smell stuff. I guess I'll talk a little bit about the painting contest because if you are interested in winning in airbrush, we have a pretty nice one. It's optional if you want it to have the Squidmar design. The design looks kind of pretty. I know not everyone is like a viewer or a fan of Squidmar, so if you don't want their design. Oh dude, there's a support on this still. Oh my god, egg on my face. Nobody noticed, right? As long as they didn't notice. It's under his chin. Look. Do you see that? Oh no. I also I ship people models on Etsy. There it is. You can see it right there. If I had shipped this, I would have felt bad. Look at that. I don't have any of my tweezers next to me either, so I'm not even gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna look foolish. I'm gonna add more water and maybe do like a bloody wash. Charo, you said when we do like a co-op paint, do you have a camera to stream and stuff? Like, you're a much better painter than me. It'd be really cool if we could see your paint job while you do that. I kind of want to just do some of this red in various spots. Do a little bit under the ribs. I'm just gonna water it down, and I'm just gonna do a red wash in some spots, guys. So if this looks bad, it's because I don't know. It's just because. And if I don't like it, I'm just gonna remove a little bit really quick, because that seems like a lot. You're gonna see me eat some paint, but I think that's okay. I don't even care. I almost like it like a like ambient, not, what's it called when light hits the back of your ear and then you can see it glow. I can't think of the name of it. When you can see skin glowing, like when light hits it. Oh, cool. Well, it'd be great to have a good painter on stream, bro. If you can, that'd be sick. Use some red in some spots. It doesn't taste that bad. It's acrylic, so it's fine, right? You can do acrylics, right? You can eat acrylics. I feel like eating acrylics is cool. I'm actually painting these, and then I'm shipping them to my my dungeon master, the first DM I've ever had. He lives in Vietnam still. When Emily and I were living there, I thinned it out so much it almost doesn't even matter. It's because I'm too chicken shit to commit. Let's just put some white H words on there, curse words. I'll paint for another 10, give out another prize, and then we'll call it. I can keep painting, but if you feel like being social, you can stick around. I'll give out one more in about 10 minutes. So, the painting competition. Everyone, this zombie's free. If you don't have it yet, let me know. There was kind of an issue with the download link. If you were already a subscriber to our email list, you couldn't enter your name and download the model. But I can just send you a direct link or post it up on Discord. So this will be the model. Ark from Atlas is going to be one of the judges. It's going to be me and Ark, and we're going to judge your minis. And the winner's going to get, look at the name. I'm going to find the name of the airbrush. I'm gonna check Discord because I know I talked about this with a couple of you guys getting various opinions. It's this one. It's a Harder and Steenback Evolution 2024 CRP Plus. It's a 2-in-1. So I think it means it has 2 different pins or 2 different thicknesses. Durian. Oh man, I do not like durian. I don't approve of it. I had a model here that I was dry brushing so I could see how it looks, but I don't have it. Oh yeah, this guy. Here we go. Oh, he's not primed though, so this won't work. I won't be able to see. But this is if you're interested in what the putrid zombie looks like. This is the putrid. I have a handful of the models. If anyone wants to see what a model looks like, I have a handful of them printed. This guy actually looks sick printed. Look at this sucker. And look at his like pimple popping. Let's see, white. All right, and I'm just going to H word this. I hate durian. It's disgusting. Living in Vietnam, there was durian pizza, durian ice cream. I tried. Did not like the. I'm just gonna hit the tops. I wonder if people that paint and stream. Shao, do you paint and stream a lot? Do you feel like you need to say what you're doing the whole time to justify it? So that people don't. I feel like people are like, "What the hell is he doing?" Maybe it's just amateur nerves because I don't know what I'm doing. It's a little heavy. So durian's disgusting. It tastes and smells like garlic baby diaper. Some people like it, so I don't mean to rip on those that like it. So if you like durian, you like garlic baby diaper, and that's okay. I did too much right there. I feel like I just caught. That's all right. I need to take the Bob Ross approach, and so it's okay. And I'm also gonna. You ever dry brush with like when you're afraid you're gonna hit everything? You just go smaller. We go tighter. We dry brush tighter. I usually don't stream painting, but I do with family or friends. Yeah, usually experiment my process, even just to get feedback or interesting ideas. Well, you're actually a talented painter, so. But I need to do this a little bit more often. I want to learn how to paint better, and I kind of just need to get the like stream nerves off. You do dry brush like a maniac, so use the biggest one possible. I want to kind of bring in the highlights back into like the little jean lines that he has without going nuts. Like the top of his knee, just a little bit in the jeans. The top of his foot, some foot knuckles. And little jeans here, little tears. I'll message after this, you know I'm gonna message Treebeard and be like, how's my paint job? Do you think it's okay? I'm just doing like the ribs, the nubs on his ribs, if that makes sense. Gotta figure out my autofocus again on this camera. Let's see here. Let's get in there. You can see. Here we go. So he has like little rib nibs that I just wanted to get a little bit of. He looks all right. The mood lighting from hitting this thing up top. Let me turn this down a little bit. This might be. So I'm gonna try to bounce like this instead. I feel like it's given some false curse words. That's all right. Maybe off his traps? Off his trapezius? Yeah, don't tell David what I really think. I'll tell him he did well. Yeah. Sweet, just like my wife when I ask her how I did. Da-dunch. Let's see, I'm checking in. Grizzlock. Welcome, Grizzlock. We got, okay, so y'all gotta let me know when somebody new joins. Grizzlock might be the last prize receiver. And we have Frozen. Okay, so we have two people in here. We got Grizzlock and Frozen. Are you both here still? We will end the prize windows with you guys. Have you spin this wheel. I heard from Frozen. I wish I had noticed Grizz here earlier, but they might still be here. Let's spin this wheel. As long as so how it works is we're gonna spin the wheel, Grizz, Frozen. We're gonna spin that wheel. You're gonna win a prize. I'll show you the wheel. Right here. Every time the wheel lands on something, it's going to remove that option from the wheel, and the wheel will get more powerful. I think this looks all right. I don't want to overdo it because this is going to be for somebody's tabletop. How do you stop when you're adding, you know, high tones? Because I'm not saying the cursed words, so if I sound like a lunatic, that's why. How do you stop? Like, when do you know when to stop? When the whole thing's just white and you're like, oh, I fucked it up. Let's spin this. Let me get Frozen. Let me just get your consent. You're cool? You want to win a prize? We'll spin this for you. I'll send, you win a prize, whatever it lands on. I'll send you a Google form link, and then you just need to send me over your address. And guys, in case, like, if you're not in America, you're outside of America, I'll try to find a place where I can ship the prize to you from, where the shipping's not outrageous. If there's any chance where the shipping ends up being like $150 or something insane, then I will try to give you a gift card so that you can buy it from within your country and something. We'll work it out. I'm flexible. It's kind of just coming out of my pocket, and it's like terms and condition may apply. I'm going to do everything I can to get you the prizes because you're cool people. Sounds good to me. Let's do it. Let's roll it up. You know, I have another prize or two I'm going to give out. I'm going to give out one of our sponsored prizes. Oh, I think that's a rare. You got a rare prize, my friend. So message me on Discord. Say you hit a rare prize on the wheel, and I will give you a list of prizes to choose from. And you select one, and then you'll fill out the Google form with your info. So cool. Congrats. So I missed Grizz. I feel bad. Grizzlock. I have to message them again. It's a cloak of many things. I believe they're on our Discord. Most of you guys are Discord folk. The link to the Discord is in the description of this video, if anyone needs it. So I have a little red blood in some places here. I did some easy little dry brushing. I could do a little bit more on his dome. But I think I'll finish. I think I'll finish this guy not on stream, where I'm too scared to add paint in areas live because I don't know what I'm doing. I like the knuckles. I like the toe knuckles. I want more of the toe knuckles. I just like it. When do you stop? Oh, roll for Bree. That's true. Bree said she was gonna try to make it, yeah? That's wise, bro. Let's roll for Bree. Thank you, Frozen. Appreciate it. That's wise. Let's roll for Bree. I'm just checking. I'm scrolling through Discord really quick to see. She's at D&D. All right. Okay. So she's gonna make the next session, I bet. That's cool. Let's do a roll. Let's do a die roll for Bree. Does Bree resin print and FDM or only FDM? Otto, you think the zombie's done? Should I stop? Should I just stop what I'm doing and then do the base? Is, I mean, it's a dungeon base. That's fine. I just do. It's done, right? I need to stop. What I think I'll at least do is I think I'm gonna re-white the eyes. I got some wash in there and I don't like it. The teeth I'm gonna whiten, and then I think that's it. Give it 5 minutes. That's true. You know what? When I was painting Raja, I hated it. And then I checked it out the next day and I was like, you know what? This is not going as bad as I thought. I don't know why I was being so nitpicky. That's wise. I should give myself a prize of some brush soap because I don't my dry brushes I've been kind of just kind of letting them mellow. I haven't really been cleaning them. Let's do a roll for Bree. Dirty down moss. Oh, that's cool. I don't have any of the cool stuff. I don't have any of the cool FX paints. Let's see here. Let's bring up a dice roller. Boom. Ready? This is a roll for Bree, guys. Bree Lightfoot. 3, 2, 1. Let's roll it. You know what? I'm gonna do this really quick. I'm gonna record it with my phone really quick. My phone in my hand, so people can so she can see it. All right, this is a die roll for Bree. Matt had suggested, in your absence, we're gonna roll a die for you. Prizes are here. You can win a paint, My Mini Factory gift card, pro acrylic set, some Arctic Opus brushes like Otter 1. Let's give you a roll. We got an 8. What is that? An 8 is a $25 My Mini Factory gift card. We're thinking of you, Bree. Congrats. Cool, I'll throw that in Discord. Congrats, Bree. That was a great idea, Matt. That was Matt's idea, right? And somebody reminded me. Artist Opus. Did I say it wrong? What did I say? Arctic? I'm thinking of the gaming headset by SteelSeries. I'm gonna post this in Discord now so I don't forget. And then I think I paint this guy. I've never painted anything this big. Is it too soon? Like, is it better or worse painting big stuff as like a beginner painter? This is like a good thing. I feel like I like the small stuff because it's not time consuming, and then from far away, like, because it's so small, it's like, oh, this looks really good. This is small, but big, I feel like, you know, now you can see. Just gotta get it. Yeah, the Arctics. I was using, I think I have Arctic Primes on right now. Just some cheap ones that are actually like, it's like a $35 headset and it holds up. All right, do I start this? Or do I save the whole thing for the next live stream? And the next live stream is when I'm going to be giving out some of the prizes from our sponsors as well. I don't know if I'm going to... Well, I'll probably remove the dice rolling. Just add some more stuff to the wheel we spin. I have what? I have a handful of prizes to give out from our sponsors who have some really cool stuff. You can win another few $100s worth of prizes. This guy is this is his law. This is huge scale. This is whatever the base diameter is for a huge encounter. So I have him a little smaller that I could prime, but maybe I just hop into something big and we do this up. Let me see if I can move this out of the way a little bit, make this a little smaller. I gotta optimize this stream for jumping both feet. What, fleshy color? Do I paint him like his render? Just like various purples and greens where stitches come together and stuff. We got Game Delay joining. Oh, what's up, Game Delay? Yeah, we can give something else out. Game Delay. Do you want to win a prize, my friend? We're giving out $1,000 worth of prizes to anyone that's ever backed a Secret Forge campaign. So if you didn't back the Nox campaign, that's okay. If you've backed any of our campaigns, that's what you fill out when you fill out the Google form. It'll say like, what's your backer number? And you'll just say like, oh, you know, I backed Moxie and this is my backer number. So if you backed any of our campaigns, or if you backed the Nox campaign, we can win you a prize. We can give you out something cool. The muscles are good for dry brushing. Do you, well, you just dry brush on top of dry brush, right? On top of a Zenith. And it should be my mid-tone, right? Like if I'm gonna attack a big area like his muscle, obviously like other things are gonna catch some paint that I'm gonna have to paint over anyways. I think I might just go similar to the render so that I have a guide and I don't have to stop and think. If you go super thin and wet on the paints, that Zenith will come through and save you the cursed step. That's true. Game Delay, I can totally roll for you. I just wanted to, I didn't want to roll or spin or anything if you didn't have a backer number on anything. But if you wanted to win a prize, you could, I won't say that word, Night Owl. I don't dare. You can back the Nox campaign at any tier. I'm not being picky. I'm just trying to give back to people that are supporting us. And even the smallest prizes we have are worth more than the $5 tier. $5 tier is just for people to really dip their toe in. But if you wanted to check out the campaign, the link is in the YouTube description. You can get some cool minis like this, like the zombie I was showing off earlier. There are some, actually grab her model. If you guys want to see what Lady Death looks like printed. I'm afraid to stand up. My ass crack is going to be out. Secret Forge, everybody. This is a add-on. Lady Death. Oh, you know what? YouTube, let's block these. Sorry. I don't know YouTube's terms of service. This is a model, guys. This is artwork, okay? This isn't, now it's almost worse. Now it's almost worse that my fingers are, all right. We're gonna solve this. This is normal. I'm an adult, you know? Let's, okay, here we go. I have a paintbrush. You just do this, right? Look at that. Look at that. I'm a professional. So this is Lady Death in her, gosh, this is her, I have her in 50 millimeter and 120. I might have done 75 and 120. She looks a little big for 50 millimeters. This looks bigger than 50. I might have to update that. It might be 75 and 120. Or this is the 120 I'm holding it. This might be the 120. I think I'm because if she was standing up, she'd probably be closer to 120. But maybe it's 75. Because she's kneeling, right? If she stood up, she'd actually be, oh, nip slip. Oh gosh. If she stood up, she'd be pretty tall. She'd be a lot taller than him if he's at 75. Because she's even, further away. You know what? She's blurred back here. She's a good deal bigger than him. Here, I'll show the second camera. If he's like 75, I think she's 120. She stands up and she towers over him. She's gonna end up being like something like this tall. I'll double check. D or an E. I have to go look. Game delay says. I won't leave you hanging. I'll make sure that we sort out if you've ever backed a Secret Forge campaign, my friend. So it sounds like maybe you haven't. Check out the campaign. We have some cool undead stuff. If you sell prints on Etsy, we have merchant licenses. If you're just a painter, maybe something will tickle your fancy. Scrambled cable. Those days, squinting, waiting for a moment to recognize a squiggle. That's so funny. What else do we have? I might have another model sitting around here I can show you guys if you want to see how the prints look. Grab one. Let's see here. This is actually a little tray of stuff printed in Atlas's tabletop resin. An extra curvy piece of driftwood. Don't need it. We won't even carve it out. Hey, Game Delay, appreciate you. You back knocks? All right, so let's spin this. Let's spin this wheel. Oh, I might have ran over my battery either died or I ran over. 1 second. I'm gonna get the Sony back up, and we'll spin this wheel. Go. I don't know if it's gonna come back on or not with OBS. I might just have to full screen my dumb face. Oh, there we go. Game Delay broke the stream. I'll show you what's in this little bucket in a second. What say, Game Delay? I have a lot of cool stuff to give out. Let me think here. Let's give out something from one of our sponsors, and I'll give you a choice. You can either roll a die, which most people have been winning $25 gift cards with the die roll. But there's some other stuff in there. Here are the dice roll prizes. But I have some really cool stuff from our sponsors to give out, and maybe we just trying to think of a way to make it fun. You can roll a die, or what I'll do is I'll craft a custom wheel, and we'll give out one of our sponsored prizes. One of the Emoji Bake campaigns. If you've seen Asylum's disc box campaign, it's a display box for miniature, which is pretty cool. Somehow I'm unplugging this. I think it's the battery. I think the battery keeps dying. Hardwitch Games has given out a $50 shopping spree, which is pretty cool. So I could make a custom wheel of sponsored prizes. Or we'll just save those to give the sponsors the highlights that they deserve in the next live stream. Oh, it's the battery life. I'm just gonna swap this battery quick. Luckily I charged 2. Let's see how the other one is. See See if we got enough battery and battery too. Yep. Let's see. Let's do that. Let's keep the sponsored prizes for stream number 2 during the last stream number 2 or 3. I might do I might end up doing the co-painting with Shaw. I'm just calling you Shaw so I don't fuck it up. And then the third one, we'll start getting some more traffic from Kickstarter. We'll have some more backers by then as well. And we can do a blast and try to do some shout outs for these sponsors and give away their cool shit. So we're going to do a die roll for you, my friend. Right here. Let it rip. This is the last prize of the live stream. We're going to save everything else so I can calculate and see how much we've given away so far to make sure. I know we had a couple $50 prizes, a bunch of $25 gift cards, a $120 brush set we gave out. So I want to make sure that I give out the right amount. We have a 16. You can all read that, right? That's 16. What kind of? Oh no, that's a 6. That's a 6. Sorry for the anti-hype. That's a 6 with a line under it. Actually, it says it right here on the app as well. It gives me a digital readout, so you don't have to read the cursive. Sorry for the anti-hype. I promise I'm not trolling. Swear I'm not trolling. Swear I'm not. 6. That's a $25 gift card to My Mini Factory, my friend. And to redeem that, you only need to message me on Discord. Let me know that you the name of the prize that you won, and I will send you a Google form link that you fill out to redeem the prize. Show a couple things here. Congrats, bro. This is our little spellcaster mage boy, and this is in Atlas's tabletop resin. I haven't tested it out yet, and I know I've been handling things very well, and I know it's super durable. When I was removing supports, it's almost like rubber. And unironically, I have a broken version of this model with missing an arm. When I was removing supports, I was using a water washable resin, which are notoriously brittle. This thing is, should I bend it? Should we bend it and see how much it can flex? Because their resin's actually like, the videos I've seen online, it's killer. I did, on the bottle it said a 10-minute cure time, so I did 10 minutes. So I don't know if I over cured it compared to maybe what the community does. Live test? Should we? Oh, I'm nervous though. What if I break it? Then I have to print another one. Really? Okay. All right, Atlas. That's what's up. Do I just bend it until it breaks? And then I mean, I can resin weld this back together, right? It's not that big of a deal. Always cure at least 20 minutes. Treebeard says, should I not be handling this? The bottle said minimum 10, so I did it at 10. And I usually have been doing 10 minutes since the last 3-4 years. So maybe I still have more to learn from you. We agree with Stick Ninja that 10-20 minute cure is good. I do 8-minute. And the big guy looks like, I'm not saying the curse word or something, but that's a curse word. I'm not saying the curse word. We'll keep the curse word. We'll change it. Every stream I'll have one person change. Probably fine. Okay, so should we see where it breaks? Should we find where the breaking point is for the Atlas tabletop resin? I'm actually impressed. Like, even more so than when I was removing the supports. I don't think this will break. I think I could bend this around the whole way. I bet his arm might be thick enough to bust right there. So this is the skeletal mage. Very impressive. It is a cursed word. Otter, hold on. Otter, come here. He's been here. Otter's been here since the beginning, right? Hold on, let's video capture. Here we go. Otter, come here for a second. Bring it in. Bring it in. Listen, man. You want a $100 brush set, and you didn't realize it for like 20, 30 minutes, man. Like 30 minutes later, you're like, I want a brush set. The curse word. The curse word. So Matt at the beginning of the live stream chose a curse word. It's just a word I can't say, and if I say it, Matt gets a rare prize. And he was kind to me. He chose a word that, and you can't do the word and, the word I. You have to choose like a word. He was kind. I feel like that was a kind thing to do. He could have chosen Mini or Nox. You're a hot mess though, and we appreciate you. Resin's a good one. Here is the Ghostly Reaper. Printed in Atlas's tabletop resin. Honestly, I have a Saturn 4 16K Ultra, and the only resin that has been successful in printing, that's what it looks like together, is Atlas's. I've had minimal fails with this flexible resin. I don't know why. I think it has something to do with the viscosity and the build plate, but only Atlas's tabletop resin, I've had minimal fails. And that's not just a plug for our sponsors. It's probably the resin that I'm just gonna keep using from here on out, because I even put this printer away for a bit, and I was using only my my Mega. Here's a Nox head for 120. I have her in pieces over here. I could always assemble her. This is also in the tabletop resin. I could assemble her. This is her 120 millimeter of her Raise the Dead pose. These guys I wanna print. I almost made these into like a keychain or something, because these tiki heads alone, like the Hear No Evil, See No Evil, Speak No Evil, are badass. Yeah, auto leveling build plate. This is what I say. It's auto resetting. My opinion is this, and maybe Legu never sponsors me because of this. There's no such thing as auto leveling. A printer that you cannot zero out is auto resetting. Every time that plate presses down, it needs to press down all the way again, and then up, and then all the way again. So I think it's auto resetting. I find I get the most failures when if I'm printing this guy next to this guy, tiny and big, that's when I get fails. And I've done everything. I've jacked up the burn layers so high that it's impossible to remove things without chipping at your build plate. Meanwhile, the other half of the build plate doesn't stick at all. I do like a 10-second light off in UV tools on the first 20 layers. A ton of stuff. I'm not a fan of the auto leveling. They just need to have a build plate like the Saturn 3 for the Saturn 4, and then I'd be happy, because the heated vat is awesome. And one of our members, I can't think of his name. I say one of our members, but he's a massive community member, Akar. He mentioned, and it makes sense, that like the tilting of the vat to peel is counterintuitive to how supports are built for, vertical resistance, getting pulled down, not horizontal. So when it tilts and everything, it just kind of goes against how supports function. It's a little weird. Yeah, I was unfortunate, Treebeard. I did troubleshooting with a Legu for 4 or 5 months, something like that, back and forth. They've sent me different G codes. They sent me a different build plate because I thought the build plate was, curved. Some of them are warped in the center. So I'm like, that's got to be it. When they sent me a new one, I sanded down the other one flat. And I kept having the same issue. The only thing that's worked is a 10-second rest on the initial burn layers, because I think it has to do with how viscous the resin is and it takes time to disperse evenly. Because I was using a lot of water washables that are quite viscous, the ones with black pigment, and they're really thick. And then still getting fails. I'd say one or two minis on every single print would fail, and sometimes I'd lose the whole plate. I could only print one mini at a time, and it had like a 50% fail rate. And then when I started using Atlas's resin, that stopped happening. So I don't actually know what it is. That's not a plug for their resin as them being a sponsor. It's more of an expression of how much I hate the Saturn IV Ultra 16. Water washables are special. Yeah, water washables are they get their own bus to drive to school. They get their own bus. I'm not a fan. I like them. I like them for not having to stock, IPA, but there's other issues with them. One thing I like doing with the water washable, if you haven't done it, after you print it, don't cure it. Leave it in water overnight, and it can get rubbery, and that's kind of fun, but that's it. It is the water washable Elegoo 8K in space gray that's what a lot of these things are printed in, and it's what I have trouble printing on my Saturn IV Ultra. And I also still use IPA, especially when I just mix up the resin in my vat when it's in there. Sometimes I'll shake it, especially if I'm getting fails, I will shake it, but when the white pigment separates from the rest of it, that stuff doesn't wash off of water washables with just water. I have to use Sonic Cleaner and IPA. Deranged Otter can't use IPA. He's on a list. Guys, it's not that he's sensitive to it. Is that Deranged Otter is on a list. They won't let him buy IPA. He can't buy fertilizer. They don't let him play with matches. Use a Sonic Cleaner. Should I not use a Sonic Cleaner with my IPA? You're telling me that's a hazard? I don't think it's combustible without like something that's flammable though, yeah? I don't put it right inside of I put it in a bag. I put it in like a big hefty bag. And then I put water in the Sonic Cleaner. I put the bag in the water, and then I put the minis in the bag. That's what I do so that I don't need to keep swapping the water that's in the Sonic Cleaner. I remember, Treebeard, when I bought the Sonic Cleaner, you didn't recommend it either, and I still got it. And then I ended up doing what you did as well, two 5-gallon buckets for the bigger stuff. The Sonic Cleaner is a pain for me. What I like about the Sonic Cleaner is the same thing I like about a 3D printer, and it's that I can just walk away from it. So I throw the things in, and then I walk away, and I pretend like it's a time travel machine. When I get back, it's done. Yeah, the Sonic, I do the double bag thing with IPA and triple bag even. All right. I either need to cut the live stream or put some paint on this guy. You know, I haven't used my varnish yet. Let's do something a little less committal. I was gonna varnish this guy's eyeball with the gloss, but I feel like I need to do something. I'm loving the conversation, guys. I love the company. This is the gloss varnish. I forgot who recommended this. By the way, somebody recommended that I gloss varnish the eyeball. Is there anything I should know about varnish? I can use the same paintbrush as all the other ones. I'm not gonna I don't need a varnish paintbrush, like a metallics paintbrush, which will be dedicated. Sha, that was you. Is it Sharo? Sharo? I want to get it right, so when we do the co-stream, I don't Sound like a dum-dum. Yeah, wash it quick after. Don't let it dry. Same brush is fine. Okay. All right, let's do it. And I shouldn't need much. I'm just gonna do the eyeball and mix it well. Dab, dab, dab. Let's use one of my new ones. I hope one day I'm a good enough painter where I can use some like real brushes. That'll be worth it. The more expensive ones. Although when you guys told me how long they last in Discord, I was very surprised. Some of you guys have been using brushes, had the same brushes for like years. I didn't think it was that. I thought I just thought some people were using a $45 you know, weasel hair brush, and you just got a new one because you were loaded, or a homeowner. All right. This is a little glossy eye. This guy's also going overseas to my dungeon master in Vietnam. I'm gonna give him a whole undead army. And right, only a little bit. Seems like a shame. I feel like I want to paint more. Paint more something. With IPA, why shouldn't I mean, I should probably listen in if I really shouldn't be using IPA in a sonic cleaner. But it just vibrates, right? I only use Sable for glue. Nice. Vapors? I mean, it's not an igniter, is it? Sonic frequency, like a high-pitched tone. If you have articles on it, if there is some science behind this that I need to look into, I should, because I'm not trying to I know IPA is definitely super flammable. But, you know, if I play Pink Floyd at the wrong frequency next to it, is it gonna go? The motor can spark. That's fair. It is mechanical pieces. You're probably not wrong. Hey, my wife is overhearing this. She's gonna make me get rid of the sonic cleaner, boys. Maybe I just don't use it anymore. Maybe I'll just stop. All right. Speaking of stopping, let's do this. So you don't get sick of me, so you guys will tune in for the next one. What do you say? We cut the stream here. Is this good? Do you guys want to see any more painting? Should we save this guy for the next one? Matt, that is it. Now that's an idea. Now we're talking. My friend, now we are talking. I think I'm going to clean up here. It's 8 o'clock. Meet up with the wife. I think everyone that's on right now, everyone got some prizes. Everyone won something. I'm going to send out the Google form links to everyone. By default, I have all of the sections turned on as required. So even if the My Mini Factory, you can type in a fake address if you got like a My Mini Factory digital gift card. If anything that you got was digital, just type in a sweet nothing. Just whisper me a sweet nothing in the address section, because something has to be inserted there. You don't have to put your address. Address only needed if I'm shipping you physical goods. And what I'm going to do is at the end of the Nox campaign, I'm going to have a list of what's going to who. And while I'm shipping out all of that product, if there's, is there anyone here that's in like EU or UK, even Canada, honestly, like it's kind of more expensive to export stuff now. America is a little difficult imports and exports. So if there's a big shipping fee, I will look, you can help me look online for your prize, and I can either order it directly there, or I will send you a gift card to that website, or I can wire you the amount. Because 0 terms and conditions apply. This is just coming out of my pocket and out of the good nature. Although for legal reasons, let's say it's coming out of Faycraft LLC. So what I'm going to do is everything I can to get you your prizes, just in case there's any. What was that H word of the stream for you? So good. He's just committed to it. He's committed to it. Will do. Yeah, I'll say hey to Emily for you, Treebeard. Thanks. You almost had me, Matt. Or should I say Dan? Thanks again, guys. And yeah, tune in for the next one. Doesn't matter if you won a prize the first time. We're probably going to have, we'll probably get, an extra 5 to 10 new faces in here during the last 48, 24 hours. And download the zombie. Download the zombie, start painting it. See this guy? This is how you win an airbrush. You're gonna print him. You're gonna paint him. Paint him at this scale. Don't make it any bigger. It's gonna be tabletop size, just so it's fair game. Arc from Atlas, the sponsor who's giving us some amazing Vulcan tabletop resin to one lucky winner. Arc is going to be one of the judges. I'm going to be one of the judges, and we're gonna take a peep at your paint job. Paint it all the way around. Just gonna take photos all the way around. I'm not gonna be super strict here. And yeah, get it painted. And if by any chance I didn't hit the $1,000 giveaway goal and we have like $400 left, I'll give away 2 airbrushes or 3 airbrushes, whatever we need. Otter, come here. Yeah, brother, we're doing a giveaway for the painting contest. We're doing a painting contest. I gotta stop saying giveaway. Been saying giveaway too much. So we're doing a painting con for the winner. That's how you're gonna get the fancy airbrush or flamethrower if you are Matt. No kit bash allowed. No, not for this one. I don't want anyone if anyone does like kit bashing and their paint job's sick, so we have to award you the win. And somebody else feels like, oh man, if I had known, I don't want anyone to maybe think that something aside from the execution of your paint job and the color selection and your creative choices with paint affects anything other than the outcome. But I will be doing more. I'll show this next to me just so I know. Shah, I don't know if you were a winner, you might have been. Right, what you're looking at here, this is still a prototype for the Tilted Crown. This is still happening, guys. I have not shipped any of these out because, as you can see, this is not gold plated. I have these in pewter right now. And the company that was going to show me how to gold plate these is on hiatus currently. Because it turns out to get them gold plated is expensive for the service more so than the gold amount, which I was actually surprised. But now gold is like $1 million. But anyhow, Tilted Crown's still going to happen. And I do want to do creative painting contests, like, 1 month is just kit bashing. Kit bash a model from all sorts of creators and just make a list of everything you kit bash together. So this is the Tilted Crown that I want to make sure, I know it's just special to me. So I want to gold plate them in some gold and send them out because that's pretty badass. So that'll take some time. I'm hoping to get that in Q1. And then we'll continue with some Tilted Crown stuff and see if we can kind of grow that over time and stop saying give out, award some winners, some cool goblin trophies. All right. Logan, you think you're not going to be able to paint up the zombie in time? That particular zombie is free. It's a free download. Dave, I think Craftsman. Is that a user? CRAFS, man. Oh, the Tilted Crown. We're gonna have more. I want to do it. I want to build it up to monthly, but I think it's gonna be bi-monthly or quarterly to start, because I watched some videos, Treebeard, on like how to electroplate. It didn't seem, yeah, it didn't seem too hard, but the chemicals it requires are quite harsh. So I really just want someone to show me, and the company that was going to show me, he's like an hour away from me. It's just a guy. It's a guy. He owns the company, and he was kind enough to say he'll show me how to do it if I bring them over. I just want to. I'm a hands-on learner, and I don't want to have these various acids and stuff in my house if I don't feel confident about it. DM me, thanks, man. Yeah, more. I need more volatile. I need more volatile chemicals in my house. Cool. Hey, Logan, can't wait to see your entry. All right, guys, thank you so much for attending and being social and making this special. So we will do another, let's say at least, I know I'm going to do at least one more in the final 48-24, but might hop on in between after I calculate how many prizes we've given away so far and how much more we have. I don't think we did half. No way that was $500 worth. I think we've probably given away like 300, 350 worth of prizes. We'll do that. Had fun. Good chatting. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, appreciate you all. Have a good one. Good night. Ooh, the song's fading out. Perfect time.